Oh, hello everyone. It's Crypto Granny here, Susie. The date is the 28th of August, 2024, and the time in Europe is 21.12. So just after nearly 9:15. So hope you're all well, looking after yourself, looking after your beautiful families, your beautiful husbands, wives, beautiful children and babies, and also looking after animals and any stray animals out there as well, because I'm an absolute animal lover. I like animals better than people, actually, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, and just trying to make this world a better world. Now, just going to go through this video and then we'll look at live coin watch if I remember, because yesterday I forgot. Sorry about that. And let's just see what's going on in the world. There's so much going on at the moment that I feel like I need to do a podcast every day because there's just so much going on with markets at the moment. Now, the first one is we've got Palestinian officials say Israeli raids across occupied West Bank have killed 9. And it's not great because it does seem to be escalating a bit, this, and it's not great for markets or anything, to be perfectly honest, with this war risk and potentially, the war started, and are we looking at potentially, this getting worse and worse, which is not great. But anyway, let's go to the next slide that I've got. I always forget what I put up here, actually, and just see what other news we've got here. The hot searches at the moment, dogs, Toncoin, not surprising. The founder has been arrested for all sorts of things, like really bad things, and Solano's there as well. Also, there's been Tron, Bitcoin, and many other things as well. So let's look at the next slide here. I hope you like my new format. I am trying, and it's a lot of fun. Now, as I expected yesterday, Bitcoin was going to be weaker. I could tell by the trading. And, the high was 62,183, got to a low of 58,187. And I'm actually targeting to buy some more Bitcoin, probably another $5,000 worth if you have the money, about around 58,000. And that's probably exactly where I thought this thing would go. Nothing has changed with Bitcoin. There's no supply. The Bitcoin ETFs are absolutely killing it. More and more volumes going into those. And, as far as I'm concerned, around 58,200 is a great buy for Bitcoin, because I believe by the end of the year, Bitcoin will be at 125,000. And also BCH will start to run with that as well, Bitcoin BCH. Now, Peter Brandt, I follow on Twitter, said, he's talking about Ethereum. He said, one of the most important things I look for in a trade is if it has a well-defined risk point where I can say I am wrong and cut my losses. Ethereum is a well-defined short side trade. In other words, sell above 283, 2830 or so, the trade is wrong. This looks technically very bad to me. It's no wonder people are selling Ethereum and people are getting out of the Ethereum exchange traded fund on the NASDAQ, okay? This technically looks very, very bad, and I agree with Mr. Peter Brand's analysis on that, okay? I think Ethereum will go lower. There's a lot of people selling Ethereum, and it's just a no-brainer. Bitcoin holding, people are holding Bitcoin. They're buying any dip, and that's, pretty much what we are doing, okay? I believe Bitcoin will go higher because the long-term holders are just accumulating Bitcoin, and the exchanges, again, I'll say, are running out of Bitcoin. We are seeing a disparity of pricing on different exchanges, and it means the exchanges that are running out of Bitcoin are going to start pricing up Bitcoin, okay? And you'll see a massive difference in pricing of Bitcoin. As I said, people have been holding Bitcoin for a long time. We are seeing more buying of Bitcoin, and it's, to me, it's got one place to go, and that is up. So any dip, is going to be well supported. That's my view. Also, we've got corporate treasuries buying Bitcoin. We've got lots of people buying Bitcoin, and the growth in Bitcoin is going to be astronomical. Okay, astronomical. Let's go back to what else we got here. So we've got that. Just got to go through. So I always forget what I put down here. We see Bitcoin options are going through the roof. More Bitcoin options. than Ethereum options. The PCE figure came out, which the Fed looks like it wasn't very good. And, it seems to me the Fed will basically cut rates. And I think they need to do that quite dramatically, okay? We do see pullbacks in this market for Avalanche and other coins we buy, and they pull back enough, we are certainly going to buy them. We've got the confidence indicators, they're terrible at the moment. Lack of confidence in America. People are losing their jobs, and I think things are quite bad in America, and they need to basically ease rates quite quickly, okay? So let's go to, what I want to do is just put that on hold, and I want to go to live coin watch. So just bear with me for a minute before I forget, and we'll go through that as well, okay? So bear with me for a minute and take it from there. So grab yourself a cup of coffee, grab yourself a beer or wherever you are in the world, and let's go through the other very important news stories. Obviously, my focus is on what we hold and my subscribers, what we hold in investment portfolio number 7. So I'm always following up on all those coins that we hold, okay? And that's just absolute due diligence. Won't be a minute. Now let's look at live coin watch. Shows us some interesting information today. Market cap is 2.10 trill. Volume is very high at 103.713 bill. Liquidity is still reasonable at 5.825 bill, but we know that people are taking money out of the market because yesterday it was 6.2 bill. So people are taking money out of the market. But to me, if Bitcoin gets lower than this, around 58,200, it is definitely a buy, okay? So we have Bitcoin at 55.53, XRP at 1.53, Ethereum at 14.09 or 14.10, Tron moving a higher at 0.65, Link 0.32, Solana 3.2, and BCH at 0.30. Bitcoin currently is 59296, down 4.5. Ethereum's at 2519, biggest sell I've ever seen, down only 3. Binance is down 2 at 539.84. Solana 145.29, down 6%. XRP down 3.3 at 0.575. Tron 0.158361. ADA down 3% at 35 cents. AVEX just under $24 at $23.99. All these are getting cheaper and cheaper. I love it because seriously, they are worth a fortune in fees, particularly Link. I love Link down here and lower. Definitely tomorrow or the next day, if it's lower, we'll be looking at buying for sure. So Link at 11.28, down 3%. BCH 3.22, down 4. Great story. Let's get this lower so we're going to buy some more, people. 4.3 for DOT and so forth. If we go down, let's have a look at Pepe, down 7.25. If Pepe gets lower than 5 digits, 779, definitely buying that as well. Very, very interesting indeed, I've got to say. Very interesting. As I said the last couple of days, Cardano, which is a proof of stake blockchain created by Charles Hoskin, is preparing for a very, very important upgrade, and it's probably the most important upgrade in 2 years. Now, I don't know whether it's going to do much to Cardano's, how can I say, popularity. Many people are losing faith in Cardano, and there's lots of sells on Cardano. So looking at the 1st of September to do their changeover. And the fact that it's taking so long, you wonder, what this network is like. Because as I said the other day, Tezos can do a blockchain hard fork with no change of coin and do it literally live as we speak, right? So it's going to be very interesting to see how this plans out. I'm looking at Cardano very closely. Apparently, improvement is going to set the stage for various government structures. There's a lot of changes in the staking pool, so we could see, I think, some weakness in Cardano. That's my view. And I'm not a believer in Cardano, to be perfectly honest. We also have seen many outflows from Grayscale in terms of Ethereum. We've even seen it with BlackRock. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, Ethereum looks technically very, very bad, and I'm a seller of Ethereum in a big way. What was that one there? Put that on hold for a minute. JP Morgan noted that Grayscale had also launched a mini Ethereum exchange traded fund to counter the outflows from Ethereum, but this is an ETF and it's only seen 200 million inflows. So why are they producing Ethereum when no one wants it? Why produce an exchange traded fund on the stock market when people don't want Ethereum, right? Pretty silly by Grayscale, I've got to tell you that. To me, it's the biggest sell this side of the black stump, okay? And, I'm not a lover of Ethereum. Now, Polymarket's come up a lot, and Polymarket is very interesting. You can actually bet on Polymarket for all sorts of things. It operates in a decentralized manner, governed by smart contracts, and overseen by an advisory board. I do bet on Polymarket. I love it. It's very interesting. And I'm not US, so I'm allowed to do it, right? But, certainly Polymarket has Mr. Trump at 73% win, but you can basically, bet on a lot of things, sports, all sorts of things, okay? And it is very efficient. It uses smart contracts to manage market. Let me go back, manage, sometimes it's a bit fast for me. Sorry about that. Platform, yep. Yeah, where is it again? It's no fees. It is fabulous. I really have to tell you that. I've lost that spot, not to worry. But yeah, I mean, you can wager on anything, right? And you can use cryptocurrency as well. And certainly a lot of traders are trading on Polymarket. They've made a lot of money. There's more and more addresses. People are getting into betting on Polymarket. And it's a terrific story. I think it's very, very good technology, okay? Extremely good technology. I don't really know what sort of technology it uses. Oh, no, sorry, I do. It uses Polkadot. It's part of Polkadot. That's right. So, yeah. They've also added Polygon Network as well, which is a good story. Another story is Mr. Trump is doing another NFT, and apparently it's his fourth one. So people are very interested in that. Certainly, he's been doing NFTs for some time, and he's bringing out something called an American First Edition. The NFTs are priced at $99, featuring the artwork of Trump in various dynamic poses, such as dancing and holding Bitcoin. Apparently, this is only available for the Americans. I've tried to buy it before, but because I'm an Australian, it's not available to me. And these things tend to do very well. He's going to release the largest of NFT collections, his collections, Mr. Trump, with up to cards expected to be minted, so 360,000. But his stuff's been very, very popular, and people tend to, make money out of him. He's also got this new NFT series announced via Trump's Truth Social platform, features several high-value perks for large quantity buyers. And I think one of them is to have dinner with Mr. Trump. 75 digital trading cards in one transaction will receive a VIP to attend a dinner with Mr. Trump in his private, what was that again? Sorry about that. Very hard to, get right on the right screen because it goes quickly. So apparently there's those who purchase 75 digital trading cards in one transaction will receive a VIP ticket to attend a dinner with Mr. Trump and his private club in Jupiter, Florida on Sunday, September the 22nd. That's very interesting. I think you'll get a lot of takers for that. Plus, people will make money out of those digital trading cards. I think also he's going to sell some limited sneakers, and that's very interesting. Only 250 buyers who purchase will be granted 2 Ultra VIP tickets for themselves and a friend to attend the gala dinner at Mr. Trump's private club, sitting at the VIP table alongside the former president. Wow, that's incredible. And I'd love to do that. I think he'd be a fascinating person to talk to, whether you like his politics or not. And also they're going to get cocktails with Mr. Trump before the dinner. Very nice, great marketing. Gotta say, great marketing. Now there's something else. Mr. Trump announces his new digital trading cards, America First. Buy just 15 cards and get a piece of his knockout debate suit. Buy just 75 cards or more and have a gala dinner with Mr. Trump. I think a lot of people will buy this. If I was American, I would, because I think it's a great investment. So these new NFTs will be restricted from resale until January the 31st, 2025, as per the project's website. Wow, that's interesting. I think if you're an American, you should buy this. This is so apparently these cards are managed by NFT Int LLC, which holds the license for Mr. Trump's imagery and branding. Wow, that is so cool. Right, so what else we got here? Wow, these NFTs are really interesting. Apparently, I mean, he understands the cryptocurrency sector and what you can do with all sorts of things, for collectibles and everything else, right? The guy's pretty clever. Whether you like him or not, he's very, very clever. And I think that's really interesting. Now, there's some great stories on Fetch. It's one of my favorite AI coins of all time. It's extremely cheap at the moment. If it gets to $1, we're going to buy some more, people. Seriously, it's a great story. But what we're seeing is the equity market looking weak. It is coming back on the dips. And the market is waiting for NVIDIA's earnings announcements. And they're apparently on Wednesday today after the market closes. So this will be very, very interesting indeed. And I don't know why they're putting so much emphasis on this, but it certainly affected Fetch AI, which we love. But certainly, if Fetch moves another 10% down or something like that, it's in a buy zone for me, definitely. Because, they've converted with 3 other blockchain mainnets, and essentially they're going to be the biggest artificial intelligence network out there, okay? So I think that is a pretty good story. What else we got? Some transfers. I'm not very worried about it. I'm basically looking for a downside, and that's where I'm going to start buying Fetch, right? Artificial Intelligence Alliance, right? And this is also with Fetch and the other mainnets that join Fetch as ASI is a big story. There's been particular players. Recent developments have sparked significant interest amongst investors, particularly following the announcements of Fetch's merger with the Internet Computer, ICP, and Near Protocol. I like both of those very much. When they merged, the supply overall of the entity ASI was much less, which is very bullish for the price of ASI. And also, these other blockchains are great, right? They're really, really good. And, the price of Fetch, ASI, to me could easily go to $10, right? The next year and a half, okay? So I'm on record for saying that ASI. Now, some of the exchanges haven't converted to ASI, i.e. Qcoin, but that's okay, all right? So, you just have to wait for that, but you have to keep it on the exchange, okay? And there's been, these mergers are amazing. They're strategic, they're innovative, and, AI and big data category in the crypto market is becoming a hot topic amongst investors, and rightly so, because this is a great story. We've also seen mergers with SingularityNet, Ajax, and Ocean Protocol. And, again, Fetch has transitioned to ASI, Artificial Superintelligence Alliance. And they're going to be big. I mean, ASI will be in the top 10, I believe, within a year, okay? Less than a year. So I'm very, very, very bullish ASI, okay? Very bullish, very, very cheap, and it's a great opportunity as far as I'm concerned. It stacks up. Also, a lot of stories about Mababi. Some of them are looking to buy Mababi, I think you pronounce it. And that's interesting in itself. It's a meme token, and it looks like it's going to be very, very popular. The timing of the BEPI launch aligns perfectly with the current market sentiment, especially with the upcoming earnings report for NVIDIA, a key player in artificial intelligence. So, yeah, I'll have to look at that Mababi. I just didn't have time at the moment, but NVIDIA continues to drive the AI market forward. Tokens like Pepe are expected to benefit from increased interest in investment in AI technologies. And we were in AI, years ago, really, and we're there early, like we always are. So certainly AI is the new frontier. Our investment portfolio number 7 does have an overweight to AI, okay? And if we get any lower in AI, we're certainly going to be buying some more, okay? It's as simple as that. It's a great story, and I'm expecting a lot of things out of Fetch, okay? A lot of things out of Fetch. What else we got here? Just going through this. Bear with me. Another story about AI. It's all very bullish stuff, people. So we will look to buy ASI in the dips, and certainly another 10% down is actually a good story. Now we've got a Binance thing here. Binance, bear with me. Just take that back. Put it on hold. Binance Chain has launched a new cross-chain bridge to enhance the network's interoperability, liquidity, and user experience. Binance is the biggest exchange in the world, has millions of clients. The last figure I saw was about 470 million clients globally. And, they're doing great things. And Binance should be higher in price than Ethereum, okay? As far as I'm concerned, Ethereum is gone. It's had it. So on the 28th of August, the smart contract platform announced that it collaborated with cross-chain technology providers Seller, dBridge, and Stargate to launch the Binance Chain Bridge. Very interesting. I love looking at stuff like Binance. So interesting. In addition, Binance Chain will also create a liquidity pool that will allow transfers from other chains to its network. Excellent story. Really good. Just shows me Binance are amazing. They want to grow their stablecoin ecosystem, so they want to have a broader offering so you can transfer assets from other blockchains, including stablecoin. That's what the bridge allows them to do. It's a fantastic story. The Binance Chain team added the new bridge will also allow the development of a broader range of decentralized finance, DeFi products, and serves it in its ecosystem. Now, interestingly enough, Ethereum, Vitalik Buterin doesn't think it's important to have DeFi, but everyone else does, and I agree with Binance. DeFi is absolutely essential to marry the cryptocurrency technology with the old clunky financial markets technology, okay? It's essential. It's all about decentralization, and that's absolutely it. Binance Chain team believes that this will integrate advanced cross-chain protocols will boost the capital efficiency of blockchain assets in their network. A great initiative, I've got to tell you that. Brilliant initiative. Binance should be at least, $5,000 a coin, right? They're all very excited about it, trying to unify the DeFi market with a bridge. It is, a great story, and I believe Binance, again, should be at least $5,000 per unit, okay? And that's why we're overweight Binance as well. To me, it is a no-brainer. In the last rally, or just probably a year ago and a couple of years before that, got to $778. Binance is a meganaut, okay? And it's just a great story. Okay, so what else we got here? Anything else here? I've got a bit of, missed something there. Bear with me. Oh, that was Polymarket, which we love. Polymarket, fantastic to trade on. What else? And that's pretty much it, guys and girls. Polygon, and now participating in Polygon just makes it a lot faster. But anyway, that's enough for me today. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you're all well, looking after yourselves, your beautiful family, your beautiful children, beautiful animals, and other animals out there that are in dire needs, and just to make this place a better world. And thank you very much for listening, and I'll talk to you very soon. Thank you.